Welcome to the TDC Today Show communities. My name is Sue Roskopf. The Disability Channel is out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, showcasing abilities. TDC provides digital media production, education, and employment programs by and for persons with disabilities and veterans. It's through media, training, and community partnerships that we create opportunities where we champion inclusion and we truly make a difference for everybody. Joining me today is my co-host, Michael Martin Hummel. He is a writer, speaker, and podcaster dedicated to bridging the gap between the disabled and able-bodied communities. Michael, as always, it is so good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
How's everything in your corner of the world?
Pretty good. Good days, bad days, but it's looking up, looking up.
Excellent. Well, I'm excited for a guest that we have joining us. I'll go ahead and get him on with us right away here. Chris Lipper is a wonderful gentleman that we've had the pleasure of knowing now for, I think we're coming up on a couple of years now.
Yep.
And he has this tremendous conference coming up. And Chris, I'm going to pass it over to you so you can share a bit more about that. So glad you're here.
Thank you. And thanks for all the help that you guys give and that you guys figured out the technology on how to broadcast live from our floor. So some years ago, we were, I coach small business owners and we do it in a unique way. And it's a very transparent, vulnerable situation for our owners. And they get between the eyes feedback. And one of our owners was complaining about trade shows and how they were no good. And I explained that it wasn't the shows that were no good. It was him that was no good at doing them. And to prove it to you, we're going to have a trade show and I'm going to teach you how to get more out of trade shows. And that was what we did. And I was living in New Jersey at the time, and we would rent different rooms, either on a college campus or a lecture hall, wherever it might be. And we'd get a couple hundred people to come in a day. And everybody loved it. And then they asked me, the members asked me to do it twice a year. We were doing it in June and December. And so we did it 7 or 8 times, and then the pandemic hit. And then we skipped our June show in 2020. And by December, I was itching to do more for small business owners. And I figure I'm a leader for that industry, and I need to do more for our community. And we need to figure out how to do this virtually. And I had the right people around me at the time. And what we started doing was Zoom and just stacking breakout rooms and manipulating the backgrounds to make them look like trade show booths. And if you had a creative mind and you knew how to navigate breakout rooms in December of 2020, it felt like a trade show. But it wasn't enough because there wasn't the chance meeting. There wasn't the chance of bumping into someone. There wasn't the chance of kind of being able to maneuver. And so we kept expanding and we started playing with different metaverse platforms. And we've now used 4 or 5 different platforms. We're about to have our 30th show on Tuesday. You're all invited. If you're a small business owner, please come. If you're not, it might not be as interesting for you, but you can come anyway. But if you're a small business owner, absolutely come. And it doesn't matter where you are. This is an international virtual conference. And this is our 30th show. It's our 30th time doing this. So we've gotten most of the bugs out, as you can attest to. I think it's easiest to show. I try to explain, you can tell someone how to swim or you can push them in the pool. And let's just push people in the pool, and I'll share screens and show. So you can see my screen, yes?
Yes, we can.
This is where people spawn in, and we'll have 4 tech support people around to help people who might struggle initially. It's fairly easy to navigate. You move with the arrow keys, front, back, left, right kind of thing. And then we have 2 AI bots of our own that have read my books and know the lay of the land as to who's presenting when and some of the backgrounds. And you can ask AI anything. And then you kind of come in. And there'll be people, there'll be avatars. This is what you look like, just so you know, is your little avatar. But there's a screen next to you that shows your screen, just like on here, your Zoom screen, let's call it. And then we assume people will go this way. This is typically where they go. And then there's booths and there's people and there's things going on. And here's your guys' booth. So this is where you offer podcasts live from the floor. And in the 3 hour period, I don't know how busy you guys are, but I think you've been pretty busy consistently.
Yeah, we've met some
Most
wonderful people doing this.
Yeah, they're wonderful people at the show. Most of the members are the exhibitors are my members, and they get free booths. Do you guys know Lori?
We
Have you?
do. She's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah, she's great. Um, so you can see here's a lot of the booths, and they all do interesting things. And then upstairs we have presentations. And so we have 3 presentation rooms that go simultaneously up here. And you just look up the show you want to go to, or you stick your head in and see if it's an interesting topic. Those blue lines on the floor are speaking zones. So when you go inside, you hear what's going on there. Outside, you wouldn't hear anything and they don't hear you. But this is what we do 4 times a year. And this is our second show of the year. Maybe our second show of the year this year. So last show we had 168 visits. We want to double that. We want more. We want 300 people. We used to get 300 people at a time and it would break the metaverse. And that's what I want to do is we want more traffic than the show can handle. Those are good challenges to have to deal with. But
And it is a fun experience too. Being able to meet people in this way, it's different and it is fun.
It looks fun.
So here's a little secret. I'm having eye surgery on Friday. Nothing major, but I'll probably be a little bruised up or band. I don't know what to expect, but I'm an avatar here. Nobody needs to know on Tuesday. They won't see me, but I can talk and, be me and just be my avatar.
How cool is that?
Yeah, there's no self-conscious, of, I'll look different.
I'm having a bad hair day or whatever.
Yeah. There are no bad hair days. And you don't get credit for the steps that you're going to take on the floor either.
Oh no. But like you can see as you're walking around and it truly feels like you're there in person walking through this space. It is a tremendous event and space. It's so much fun to be able to interact this way and I've really enjoyed that you walk up to somebody, you get to start talking and being able to on my end to be able to invite them to our booth space and come on in, we'll do a live stream, we'll do a quick interview, and then you get to use that video for whatever you'd like. And it's been very exciting and very fun.
And when people set their avatars up right, you can see like their LinkedIn profiles there and other information. So that's how you trade business cards is, you just click and you can book appointments there just like it's a regular trade show. We just happen to be virtual. But you could meet with somebody in Toronto or Hawaii or New York or Miami without leaving your desk.
Such a good thing. And I'm looking around the space here and I'm like, yep, that person's been on our show this way. So it truly has been a great connecting point for us here as well. Because being able to meet people here, learn how wonderful they are and what their business is, what they do, and then they've been wonderful our direction to come on our shows as well, and we're able to promote them further by joining us here. So there's so many wins that take place here. I gotta say, with the people that we've met here, they have been high quality, genuinely wonderful folks that beyond what I typically encounter when I think back to when I would go to in-person kind of events like this bar none has been a great experience. So I'm so thankful that you put this on and obviously you've been a wonderful influence with all these folks as well.
It's nice of you to say it's a lot of work for us. We don't make any money on this. It's basically for free. It's just fun for us to bring everyone together. We do have 3 new booths for this show, people you haven't met yet. We've got Gray Sky Films over here, who you'll want to meet. We have Chris Larson over here, And behind you over here will be Tommy's booth. So we've got some new booths and new people, and they're all interesting. And just like
Excellent.
you said, they're lovely people, and they're our kind of people.
Absolutely love it. Oh, I'm so happy that you are doing this. And you want to share that website again for where people can
Yeah.
find the
So
information?
it's behind me. Let me stop sharing screens. And everyone's invited who's a small business owner. Won't let me stop sharing. There we go. And you go to onthebus.biz/IVC for International Virtual Conference. And you
Perfect.
can stay for 10 minutes or stay for 3 hours. It's all okay.
Go with what works, and that's beautiful. Oh, I hope to see not that I want to break the metaverse, but I want to break the metaverse. Let's see how many people we
Yeah.
can get in the room and have some fun.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Sue, thank you so much, and thanks for all that you guys do.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you next week.
See you Tuesday. And we have a practice session Monday. So you're welcome to
Ooh,
come Monday. That's
excellent.
12 to 5 or 12 to 1 my time.
Excellent. And then that gives people a chance to figure out how it all works. So you're not figuring out technology questions during the event. You'll already be on top of it, and you can go right to work with meeting people. So
Yep.
that's perfect. I'm so thankful that you do that.
Thank you. I'll see you then.
Awesome.
Thank you.
See you next week, Chris.
Bye, guys. Oh, and we have a new way of introducing the speakers. So
Oh,
I hope you guys will come. It'll now show up on their screens. So we're no longer broadcasting it verbally. It'll be written on your screen, and you have to click OK to get it off. So you'll know every
ah,
25 minutes who the presenters are where.
that's awesome. I love that.
Me too. I hope. I remember to do it. We have a team of people reminding me to paste that. But anyway, Michael, good
Perfect.
meeting you. Michael, do you have any questions about this? Or are you good?
I'm just enjoying the look of it. I definitely want to participate because it looks like a lot of fun.
Our only request is that you use Chrome as
Okay.
your browser, okay? Because we want
Okay.
everybody's speaking volume to be at the same level.
Okay.
All right, Sue, thanks so much for having me on.
You bet. Thanks so much, Chris. We'll see you
Bye.
soon.
See you
Bye
soon.
for
Bye,
now.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. So that is next Tuesday, so today's June 10th. Next Tuesday is June 16th. And he shared that link. So if you missed it, back up what you're watching and catch that, because onthebus.biz is the website. Actually, I know what he said. It's onthebus.biz/IVC. So there it is, International Virtual Conference. I'm betting that's what it is, for what it stands for. So there we go. Join us there, because I will be there. I will be there on the floor. I will be doing interviews and having a great time. So come on and join us and see what it's all about. So, oh my goodness. And I know we do have Kurt in the background. So Kurt, when you are available and want to hop in and join the conversation, just holler. But we do have some other fun things that are coming up, and one thing that's changing, I think I want to start there. You see, for a very long time now, we are part of the Disability Channel, and the Disability Channel does a lot in Canada and in the United States. And with what we are doing with this show, I think next week we're going to get a more formal introduction to all of this. But I actually do have a new background to share, because things are changing. And this is the last show where we are the TDC Today Show communities. We are changing to be socially served. So we are with the Disability Channel Canada, and this program is going to have it's still going to be what we do, but we're going to have a new flavor and a new name. Socially Served is coming your way, and we are excited for what the opportunities and possibilities are here for this. And like I said, Jay Stoyan is the guy. He is the backbone and the guy who started the Disability Channel. And he hopefully will be able to join us next week and give us a little bit more info on on what's going on behind the scenes with the Disability Channel, because there are a lot of things happening right now. Oh man, I'm having a hard time keeping up because the emails that are coming in, phone calls taking place, changes happening, all heading things in a wonderful direction. So I am very, very proud and pleased to be able to say that we are now socially served. And that fits right into what we've been doing with all the community aspects. We do serve the social community here. I mean, with what we do, there's service is a big aspect, and the socialness of it all is a big aspect. And with that, one thing that's coming up, if you are, oh gosh, if you are not aware of the, let's see, my quick notes here of, in the United States, we are celebrating the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th. And we have an extra special event going on locally that I am blessed to be part of with the water ski club that we are members with. So there's an opportunity for veterans, for wounded veterans or injured vets, somebody who is not going to choose to be just a regular stand-up water skier, but somebody who would perhaps benefit from using a sit ski. We are going to have that available, and we are going to be, I'm so excited for this. We're going to be having an event on the morning of July 4th at Pewaukee Lake, and our water ski team is going to have the event that morning, and we have events going all day. But the first thing in the morning is honoring our veterans. And we'll be doing an adaptive water ski event throughout the morning. And then in the afternoon, our ski team is in the parade that goes right past where we ski. And then later in the afternoon, we will have a water ski show. So the opportunity to honor our vets, this is something small that we can do where we are. And personally, I think it's a big deal we're doing this, but it feels like just a small thing in the grand scheme of it all. But very, very excited for this great event. And it's only, a little over 3 weeks away from now. It's going to be here before we know it. So I'm so looking forward to that unique and first time ever doing an event that's veterans only like this. So if you know anyone who's in the Milwaukee area or that could be in the Milwaukee area, let me know. Come join us and let's have some fun together. So, and Michael, I got to throw it your way. I know we talk water skiing a lot because that's my sport. What kind of sports have you enjoyed over the years? What's your favorite?
I've played lacrosse, tennis, and basketball, and a little bit of hockey, but not much. I would say my favorite was definitely basketball, and I've also played what's racing, which is probably my second favorite.
Excellent. So, and actually that's something that you have in common with one of my favorite vet water skiers. We've got Harold Hack, who he actually technically does adaptive wakeboard versus adaptive skiing. His is a different setup that he has. And I'm hoping we can get him on with us at a future time so he can share from his experience. But he is so big in what's going on with wheelchair basketball. He's been promoting that our direction a lot over the years as well. So that's something you guys will have very much in common.
Yeah, I've been playing wheelchair basketball since I'm 10 and I'm 48, so it's been a while.
Whew, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
So you've got some skills in your back pocket. I love it.
Yeah, a bit.
Excellent. And how common, do you happen to know how common is it for wheelchair basketball teams across the country? I happen to know in the Milwaukee area here, we are in a good area where there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of support for wheelchair basketball. Are you very familiar with, because I've never really looked past my local area here. Is that something that's common by you?
I'm not that much. I just moved to California like 2 months ago, so I'm not very familiar with the lay of the land so far of what is available here. My wife is probably more up on it than I am, but I just know New York is big, Vegas is big, but I'm not sure about California yet.
Well, if it's not, maybe you can make some suggestions to folks in the area there because they don't know what they're missing.
Yeah. Mm.
Excellent. Well, and I got to pass it your way too to ask, do you have any speaking events coming up in the near future?
My event that I host is on the 27th of this month. It's going to be on, the theme is living with spina bifida.
Excellent. And that is, so it'll be on June 27th, which is a Saturday. And do you have a lot of speakers lined up at this point? Or are you looking for more?
I'm looking for more, yes.
Okay. Awesome. And it's always worthwhile. I cannot believe how much you can learn and grow and meet amazing people. Kind of like with going to Chris's event, getting that opportunity to hear the speakers at your events is a real opportunity. So
Yeah.
anyone who is in a position that could speak on the topic or wants to learn more about the topic,
Yeah.
they need to show up and play their part here and learn more.
I agree. Thank you.
And actually, that brings me to one other piece that I am going to throw on the screen here for just a quick moment. I think we might have shared this once before, but it's worth saying again. There's an organization called Helpopedia that is, it's a great group, first off. And they are, here, I'm going to just scroll down a little here. They're all about empowering youth and transforming lives. Helpopedia is providing youth with the personal and professional development they need to be successful at school, at work, and in life. And there's a ton of information on here that's directly with Helpopedia. And they just launched a website that's specialneeds.help. So let me go ahead and click on that so you can see this website has a massive amount of information. And if you have info that you would like to see added here, you're able to do that as well. So as you look on here under conditions, now you were talking that your next event is on spina bifida.
Yes.
It makes me wonder here.
Life with spina bifida.
Life with spina. So let me go over here to view all conditions. I am curious to see if that is on here. Let's see. This is just oh boy. Well, this tells you just how big the directory is because that's just the first tab has this one. So what? I actually don't know what it would fall under. Would this be under chromosomal? Under I don't know enough about it to understand. Actually, I got it.
It's a nerve. It's a back nerve kind of condition. What it is when I was born, my back wasn't fully formed, and there was a hole in my back, and my spine was exposed, and that damage was done to the nerves. And that's what it is.
Gotcha. So specialneeds.help, they have a whole section on here with what is spina bifida, common signs and symptoms, ways to cope and manage, related news, and then there's even, oh my goodness, look at this. On the side here, top professionals nearby. I think it actually must have pulled up specifically nearby me because I'm the one looking on here, because these are Wisconsin-based providers on here. So you can find out information about so many different conditions. You can find professionals. You can find information for parents, resources within the community. Oh my gosh, all the things on here. And they've got some big events coming up. And I just want to make sure to let people know that this amazing resource exists. So again, specialneeds.help is the website. And if you can't find a use for it yourself today, you might find it tomorrow, or you might need it next week or next month. And I guarantee you know somebody out there who wishes they had this information already. So please share that out. Share that link. Let people know that this resource is here, and let people make use of it. Maybe that would be something even with your event coming up that you can show them right on there. Because just like me, I'm like, I don't know anything about spina bifida, but now I do. So I
Yeah,
thank you for that.
you're welcome.
So, and with that, I think that's the last thing I wanted to make sure we share out today.
Okay.
Did you have anything else before we're done?
No, I just want to. I honestly just want to try that website and see what you can all do with it because it looks pretty cool.
It's amazing. So, and the that amount of information there, where it's like, well, I've heard of spina bifida, but I actually didn't really ever stop to think about what exactly is that.
Yeah.
Now I know. And I could say that about dozens of other things on there as well. So there's so much on there. And like I said, I know I didn't go down far enough to share this part, but I know if you scroll down in the page, there's a spot where you can reach out if you have information that you would like to provide or refer, or, that goes back to the group, and they're able to include that as appropriate then on that website as well. Because it's
All right.
all about being a big resource.
Nice.
So
That's
I'm
it.
excited that that's there.
Yeah, me too.
So, and with that, being our first official socially served episode, I feel like we're heading in the right direction here with all the things going on with the Disability Channel, with, oh my goodness, with all the things coming up this summer and going throughout this year. I feel like I'm going fast forward right now with all the exciting things that are coming down the road. There's a lot happening. Stay tuned, stay with us, and let's have some fun. So, Michael, as always, I appreciate you so much being here. And again, with Chris Lipper, I appreciate him joining us tonight as well. onthebus.biz. Check that website out. Come join us next week at the virtual conference that he's going to be putting on. That's going to be on Tuesday, June 16th. And until next time, for all of us here with the Disability